Welcome to Fridays with Maniac for Lego, and what a great Friday it is for me. I hope you're having a great one too. I just got back from Snapology, things are going well, and kids are doing really good with building. One of the schools that I went to today, we've been there a couple times and they're starting to get better building skills, especially with the basic blocks. So they're making better sculptures. Some of them are doing good with the mosaics too. Let's see. What's new? What's new? I've got a haul for you. And I just made up that rhyme, so boo all you want. I went to Target just on a curiosity trip, and a couple things. First thing, new poly bag. Not necessarily brand new, but new in stores. This is a Lego Store exclusive poly bag. I don't remember the name of it because it doesn't really say it on here. But this is a poly bag, I believe is from last year, with a little train set and holiday themed, of course. So this is very nice to pick up. I could probably add this with the Harry Potter one I found from Five Below. By the way, multiple Five Belows have that Harry Potter holly bag, so if you want to get the train, get it. Also, this is in good stock at Target. Check your local Target for, inventory. I found this on one of the sections on the side of the aisle where they have like a few scattered things, and this was among them. Only $5. So it's actually a little bit of savings from what you would get for in this set in the Lego store, and it's also a better value because it's 82 pieces compared to like 30 or 40. That's the only new poly bag I've seen in store. So, not much else is new as far as new products. But there was something I saw that was very interesting. I was looking around for Lego minifigures to see which ones I don't have yet. And I didn't buy any today, but I'm considering it still. At some point soon. I saw they are out completely of Series 9 figures, but they still have the box there. Like an empty box is shown there. I don't really know why. But one thing I found by that box was something that looked like this. It was the Cyclops figure, with no headpiece, none of this headpiece, and he had the club. Now, this is not the exact figure, I'm just using the one from my collection as a demonstration. That's how I have this headpiece right here. But I found this loose in the store in one of those, or right by that section. I guess somebody ripped the whole thing apart, maybe wanted just the head, or maybe they didn't want the figure at all, so they just left it there. But it was kind of odd, just to see it there, no packaging, no checklist, just that much. I mean, how would you feel if you went to the store and you saw this, just sitting on the shelf? And that also brings up another thing I saw. In the Series 11 section, which apparently there have two sections for it, because one has that long shelf-like box, and the other one has the standard sideways box. I found the Yeti there. Again, this is my own version, but this is basically what I found for it. The Yeti itself was completely built. The arms are still crossed, so it wasn't open, and the popsicle piece was loose, but I didn't see the plate for it. That still had, I believe, I saw two open packages for that. I saw a checklist taken out, and I also saw the mountain climber's head. Just the head, none of the other pieces. So, what I want to ask you guys is, what do you think about that? I'm sure that the reason is probably something like, oh, they were looking for a certain figure, they got impatient, so they ripped it apart, or, and then they just left it because it wasn't the one they're looking for. Or there might have been some kid that just opened it up without realizing you have to pay for it before you open it, and you can't return it if it's opened. So they just kind of left it in the boxes among the other unopened packages. So, what I want to know, I didn't take either of these figures because I understand those are still available for purchase. It's just someone's convenience that they're open, and I don't really need them. I just have them for... I mean, I already have a Cyclops. I already have a Yeti. I don't need two of them. And I'm not going to take them just because they're sitting around, not in packages. Because that, to me, just seems wrong. But from whatever moral standpoint you have, I want to know, if you saw that in a store, where any packages, whether it's a Lego or K'NEX, if you saw the packages opened and the figure and the pieces out of the box, or out of the packages, what would you do? Would you leave it there? Would you put it among the other ones? Would you try to fit it back in the package? Would you pocket it and take it home? Because the Cyclops, you obviously can't put it back in a package, because there is no package. The Yeti had a package, and the Mountain Climber had a package, but it also wasn't completed. I've seen this a couple times in stores, and I've really been, like, curious about it. I've seen this for a while, and you guys probably know from my past hauls about it, where I've seen this kind of phenomenon. I've seen it with K'NEX figures, as well as K'NEX Mario figures, K'NEX Angry Bird figures, and Lego minifigures. I think those are the main ones I've seen it with. Those are the only ones I can think of. But in most cases, I leave them where they are. Try to leave them in the package. As you probably know from some past hauls, it was just a more convenience to me to get the right figure, but I actually paid for it. That's the difference of, oh, look at this figure I don't have yet, and I'm going to, after that point, do you buy it because it's opened? I believe you do, because it's still part of the store. It's still something. I know you could hide it in your pocket, but come on. Who's going to live with that guilt? Now, I know this is getting off to quite a tangent, and probably it's not a big concern to you guys. Now, I don't really have much else for news. I think that was just the most interesting thing and the most recent thing that was interesting, other than our haul in the corner. I will have that as a build-in review once again, because that's what I do with polybags. They're easy to build, and they're, fun to review. I love finding them. They still have in Target the Minimech from Galaxy Squad, the TIE Fighter, and the Venator class cruiser, whatever it's called, from Episode 3. From Star Wars, they still have the AWAR's Acro Fighter from Chima. So that's about 4 or 5 polybags still available in Target. Check your local Target for more. Let's see. There are also a bunch of sets on sale, and I am considering getting some, but I'm not sure how soon. I was considering getting one of the ones you guys mentioned from K'NEX, where it had to do with a bunch of cheaps. So, and right now it's at a good discount. It's like, I think, $25, and that's temporary price, so that's good. But I'm still looking into that. Another thing I wanted to mention to you guys, this is actually my second take of the Fridays episode. I really want to get in the right timing this time, because it was too long last time, and I was carrying on like I am now. Anyways, I saw your results from the from my poll, from my channel survey, about which I've posted over a week ago. And just looking at what we have, I'm just going to put this on screen so you have something to look at. Hold on. Didn't load yet. And hold on. Okay, so we have 3 responses, because I saw this before. I saw only 3 responses to all the questions. I was expecting a little bit more, but I guess that's okay. I've seen a couple... I think I saw like 3 or 4 responses as far as the 13 Hammer Time 62 semifinals. Check that video for more information, or I might put a poll in the description. One of the two. Just check around. But if I don't put the poll in the description, check one of the last videos I've put up. It has to do with the semifinals, because they're getting really close. So let's see the results. If I can zoom in, there we go. So for the Lego channel, we have 3 people. They all voted for, these are the segments they wanted. One person voted hauls, one person voted brick films, and one person voted monthly highlights. Now, monthly highlights is something new I added in there just to make things interesting. And I put as a description, videos set in a similar style to Fridays, but done once per month towards the last week of the month, recounting what I've done as a channel and the LEGO and Connects news unveiled in the month. So this is general news that can be recounted in that video, as well as things that I've done, such as set reviews, Connects reviews, and whatnot. Whatever else happens. So, the next question I had, are you a fan of LEGO or Connects? 2 people said, I like Legos. The 4th said, I like Legos because I don't know Connects. So, basically, all 3 of them like Connects. Would making segments based on your answer number 2, would making more LEGO segments motivate you to watch the channel more? We have 2 yeses, and 1 that says, I like watching your gameplays. And I actually do like the gameplays too. It adds something interesting to the channel. So, I have some LEGO games for the PC, but not many for the consoles that I can currently record. As you probably know, I've recorded a Bionicle game, Bionicle the Game, for the GameCube a while ago. Check out that stream of videos. I've completed the whole game. If you want to see more of the bonus extras, I can go back and do that. I could record the gameplay for Bionicle Heroes, which is available also on the GameCube. And I have a bunch of other LEGO games, but they'd be hard to record at this time. So I might go back into that. I'm not sure how soon, but I'll consider it since a fan wanted it. As well as the other choices, the brick films, the monthly highlights, and the... remind me of the hauls. Well, the hauls, it's starting to become a thing. A lot of the standard things I would keep with the channel would be LEGO reviews and hauls. And Friday's episodes. Unless you guys vote more. And if I do apologize that I don't put every single option as something you can choose. I mean, you only get to choose one, but if you post a comment below, you can put down as many options as you want for my channel. I'm doing this for you guys. For you. Also on that note, I'm working on the channel trailer. It's about halfway done, so I might have that done soon. And check that out on the main part of the channel for more info. Which of the following sites do you use most? 2 people said YouTube. 1 person said from recent to inactive, DeviantArt, Twitter, Tumblr, and Facebook. So, it seems like the best publicity I can bring, at least to these people who voted, again, if you vote, I will get to bring you more of what you want. So it seems, according to these people, the most that I can advertise for the channel would be on YouTube. DeviantArt, I do some things for it, but not every single video, because I think that's just too much to throw on there. I could definitely put more on Twitter, because I have the Twitter account @Maniac4Lego. And if you can follow it if you want. I usually post and retweet LEGO news that I find. Sometimes I tweet pictures for new sets or new minifigures. So check it out. Also on there, I follow the Polybag Collector and Just Do Good Eurobricks. So we get some information shared once in a while. I also post some of the polls on there, so you can check for that information. So it seems like like I said, we only have 3 people voted in the YouTube channel segment. So you guys still can, but I really encourage you to, because this is gonna be your channel. I'm gonna do things that you guys want to do. I can't review every set that you request, but I will try to do the segments and some of the sets that you guys want. Now, to wrap up the video, I have a little surprise for you. Close your eyes. Yeah, keep them closed. Alright. So here's a little something that I've been working on. I'm just going to wrap it up quick. Basically, I'm making a miniature LEGO Roman Colosseum for these types of figures. These are the minifig picks of the week, mostly the Roman Emperor, because I like them a lot. I wanted to make this first on Digital Designer, then make it in real life. So thanks for watching this video. Stay tuned for more news, and we'll see you next time. Have a great weekend.